Hello, teachers. Today I want to talk about what spelling instruction in the early grades should look like, as well as tell you why I do not send spelling lists home for homework with my kiddos. So maybe some of you can't even watch anymore, and that's okay, but let me tell you why. It's because decades of research tells us that students should focus on memorization of the spelling rules rather than on memorization of individual words in isolation. We know that kids who learn the spelling rules generalize those rules to a wealth of words and are able to spell more words more quickly and more accurately than their counterpart peers who are only taught to spell individual words. I also know that if I send the spelling list home with my kiddos, their parents are just going to require that they write the words over and over multiple times. They're not going to know those spelling rules on which the students should focus. So I don't send spelling lists home. We do all our practice in class. Let me show you what that looks like. First of all, in Saxon, it recommends that you do a spelling pre-test where the kids fold the paper in half and they see how well they know the words to begin with. I skip this step because it does not inform my instruction. I practice all the words with all the kids anyway, so I'm saving myself some time by not doing a pre-test. Instead, we're going straight to a spelling practice where day one looks like this. All of the words are written, but all of the words have letters that have been left off so that the kids have to go through and fill in the missing letters. And of course, the ones that I've left off are the ones that I know they will struggle with so that we can talk about the rules and the skills that apply in each of these words. So today you will see spelling practice part one, what the front part of this worksheet looks like, and maybe you'll become converted to the idea of not writing words multiple times and relying on visual performance ability to memorize words. But to memorize rules. Let's go ahead and start our spelling practice for list 9. Teachers, I do not actually have kids do the pre-test where it just has the blank lines and they have to fill in how much they know because I have to end up teaching the content to all the kids anyway, so why am I going to waste instructional time seeing what they know and what they don't know? I'm going to start instead just right into the practice so that whether they know it or not, they end up having it by the end of the week. Okay, so I'm on number 1, and I want you to finish making it say up. What word? Up. Super easy. Oh, most kids already got it. Will you tell me how did you spell up? Ready? U-P. Breathe above the U. Also, teachers, this is a great opportunity for more spelling practice. So that's, or not spelling practice, but also coding practice, which is why we're going to code each of the words. Number 2, maybe I'll have you get your pencil in the air before we do it. Super fast, thank you. Is the word but. I want you to show me in the air, how are you going to make your letter B in the word but? Like, I wanted to go, but I couldn't. Show me in the air, how do you do a B? Ready? Down, around. Oh, I saw a couple kids go the other way. One more time. Down, around. There we go. Will you finish making it say but? Okay, tell me how did you spell it? Ready? B-U-T. Breathe above the U. Do me a favor, just very, very lightly, will you check if your lowercase b is going to grow up into a big papa? Give me a thumbs up if yours worked. Oh, good. Do you know what that tells me? Ding, ding, ding. It tells me you made your B correctly. Number 3, finish making it say set. London, your mouth is closed. Set. Like Connor will set his pencil down when he's done. Actually, you don't really have to set your pencils down because we'll go fast. I just wanted to use him for an example because he was staying right with me. Teachers, another good tip is to always use kids in sentences who are staying right with you, who are following directions. Improves your relationship with them and keeps them with you. How did you spell set? Starting S. S-E-T. Breathe above the E. Nice job. Number 4. Finish man. Nice small writing, guys. Thank you. Will you spell it starting M? Ready? M-A-N. Breathe above the A. Number 5, watch my lips. Coraline, question? I can't see these ones that are missing. That's okay because it's the same as what's on your paper. So I think you should be okay as long as you just stay with me on the right number. Okay, number 5, watch my teeth very closely. good watching, is them. What word?
Them.
Them. Like, hey, I like them. Okay, starting T, spell it with me. Oh, Connor, get it on your paper. Them. Starting T, spell it with me. T-H-E-M. Breathe above the E. Will you also underline digraph TH? Try it and see if we need a voice line in them. Ready? Yep, I see some kids nodding. Voice line through the TH. Number 6, finish need. Like Shavi will need a star on his paper for nice small writing. Need. Give you a clue, it's not E consonant E. Starting N, how'd you spell it? Ready? N-E-E-D. Underline, cross out, macron. Will you do me a favor? Cover up your D, the top of it, and see, does it look like his little girlfriend A? Thumbs up if yours, don't tell me, just thumbs up if yours looks like little girlfriend A. If it does, that tells you you did it correctly. Number 7. Pencil in the air. Show me how are you going to do the first letter in block. Starts with B. Show me down. Oh, everybody. Danica, James, pencils up in the air. Block. How do you do the letter B in block? Down, around. Block. Holy cow, I see lots of kids looking up here. They're trying to decide which one ends in k, k, k. Which one is it? Will you start B if you think you got it? Ready? B, L, O,
C-K.
C-K, okay. I heard some kids say C-K, but I also saw that some kids on their paper wrote K-E. Do me a favor, stretch the O in block. What does the O say in block? Blah, ah. Do you remember the rule? After a short vowel, use C-K. Yay! So it should actually be C-K. Underline, cross out, brief. So teachers, this comes with a lot of practice throughout, a lot of reviewing the rules. It's not just memorization based where I say, I hope you memorize how to spell this word. As emergent spellers, kids should absolutely be dependent on the rules and not on memorization in order to spell successfully with a variety of words. Number 8, I think I want you to stretch this one with me. Oh, first graders. I see some kids who are not sitting flat on their bottoms or who are scooted back from their seats. Will you check that you're sitting all the way flat? Check like Maddie or Layton that your chair is scooted up. Thank you. Fingers up. Will you stretch with me the word stomp? Ready? St. Everybody's eyes up here, stretching stomp. Ready? Oh, guys, I'm gonna pause. I only want you to do it after I ask you to do it. Because I should have fingers up and you're stretching it with me. Thanks for erasing it. Stomp, ready? St. Go ahead. Go ahead and do it quietly for me. St. Okay. Anybody get stomp starting S? Ready? S.
T-O-M-P.
Breathe above the O. Put a little dot under the M if you got the M for me and stomp. Nice job. Number 9, choppers out. What's the root word? Super fast choppers, good. What's the root word in going? Root word in going is go. Go. Add your suffix go. Ing. Go. Ing. Starting G, it's spelled G-O-I-N-G. Will you box your suffixing? Show me root word go. What would you put above your O? Will you just show me in the air if you know? Maddie, first one there. Uh-oh. I hope you're saying an open vowel is long. Code it with the macron. Yeah, see a couple kids fixing that. Thank you for fixing it if it was wrong. 10, hands up. I'm not taking hands right now. Teachers, I hardly ever take hands when we're going through this because we can take them at the end and not interrupt the flow of instruction. Number 10, clap with me the word upset. Ready? Upset. First syllable, up. Add your next syllable, upset. Okay, starting U. Anybody get it? Ready? U-P-S-E-T. Super small. Can you fit a tiny little vowel pattern under that? Starting U as a vowel. Vowel, vowel, consonant, consonant. Split the syllables. Breathe, breathe. Ooh, who was that knew that? Somebody was right with me. Ethan?
In going, why isn't there a W after the
Oh, why isn't there a W at the end of go and going? Because most words should have OW to say O at the end. It's because go is a rule breaker. Some words don't follow the rules. They break the rules and they're called irregular words. Can you say it? Irregular words. Yeah, these are go is an irregular word. It doesn't follow the rule. Good question. Okay, would you just park your pencil for a second? Ooh, super fast. Thank you. And I want to tell you a story before we do our next sight word. I want to tell you a story about my naughty puppy named Lucky when I was little. Remember Lucky? He was kind of chubby and little. Park it, Danica. Lucky was kind of naughty because if you took him outside, out front where we didn't have a fence in our yard, he loved to run off. He would run down the sidewalk, he would run across the street, he would run into the neighbor's yard. It didn't matter where, he just wanted to run away. And so a lot of times I would get kind of upset if I took him out front and I would say, Lucky, come here. Our sight word today that we're going to do is come. Say it 3 times. Come, come, come. Let me tell you how we spell it and then I'll tell you the song that goes with it. Will you spell come by number 11? C-O-M-E. We're not going to code it except to circle the little number 11 and show that's a sight word. You just have to remember it. Okay, now you can, some kids read my mind. They already parked pencils again. Thank you very much. Last year, here was the trickiest letter for my first graders, the letter O. Because they said, Miss Smith, it just sounds like it should be It sounds like it should be a U. Well, yeah, it might sound like that, but there's no letter U in this word. This is wrong. Here's how it helps me remember the letter O in come. You can just listen. I say, C-O-M-E, come, come, come. C-O-M-E, come, come, come. And I put my hands up over my mouth to show the shape of the O. C-O-M-E, and then I actually do it like I'm calling to Lucky. Come, come, come. C-O-M-E, come, come, come. And then I like to put my hands on my hips like I'm a little bit upset with him and I say, come here right now. Like I'm telling him to come over here and get out of the neighbor's yard. Can we try it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go kind of slowly the first time. We're gonna start C-O and show the shape of the O. C-O-M-E, come, come, come. C-O-M-E, come, come, come. Cole, put your shirt down. And then you can put your hands on your hips like you're a little bit upset. And we'll say, come here right now. And maybe at the end it'd be kind of cute to go, come here right now. And point to where we want him to come. Can we try just that part starting come? Come here right now. Ooh, I like that. Okay, let's try the whole thing starting C-O, and we won't stop this time. Cole, you're welcome to do it with us if you use a normal voice. C-O, ready? C-O-M-E, come, come, come. C-O-M-E, come, come, come. Come here right now. Ooh, I like that. Nice job. So teachers, just for your information, we will practice that throughout the week. We'll practice it when we're waiting in line to go to lunch. We'll practice it if we're in the hall waiting outside the bathroom. We'll practice it on our way to recess. We'll sing it throughout the week. I don't expect them just to hear it this once and then pass the test on Friday. We have to practice it to acquire the skill. Number 12 is going to be sight word there. What word? There. We're going to spell it. You can just do it with me right now. T-H-E-R-E. Then what I want you to do is just circle the number 12 to show this is also a sight word. It's one we just have to remember. As soon as you have that done, you're welcome to park your pencil. I'll let you do it if you stay right with me this time. And then park your pencil. Yeah, you can just keep it parked, Brianna. Okay. The word there, when it's spelled T-H-E-R-E, is like you're pointing maybe over there or pointing over there. It means you're showing the direction of something, okay? When I showed my first graders sight word there last week, oh, I need everybody to check their arms first. That they're all the way on top of their desk. Bracken, that means you're scooted all the way up. There you go, thank you. Much better, thank you, Brianna, that's perfect. When I showed my first graders the sight word there last year, they kind of laughed. And they said, Miss Smith, that's super easy because listen, there, you can hear all of the letters except the last letter E. And I said, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe our song should be how you can sound out there and then you just have to add the E at the end. So the song we made up goes like this. You can just listen. It goes, sound out there, then add E. Sound out there, then add E. And then we used our fingers to actually sound out there. E. And we put the E at the end. Did you hear it? Okay. If you think you might start to know it, you can try it with me. It starts sound out like we're listening to the sounds. Sound out there, then add E. Sound out there, then add E. Sound out there. E. Wow, I can't believe a lot of kids knew that. Let me look one more time and see who knew that. Starting to sound out. Ready? Sound out there, then add E. Sound out there, then add E. E. Nice job. So I think some kids are wanting to sing in between, like sound out there, then add E, sound out there, then add E, da da da. We don't have to keep singing. After we say it twice, we can just sound it out. Last time. Do it a little quieter this time, and I'll watch your mouths and see who knows it with their mouths. Starting sound. Sound out there, then add E. Sound out there, then add E. E. Nice job, guys. Tell you what, if your name is at the top of, Presley putting it on right this minute. Thank you, little lady, Leighton adding his. If your name is at the top of your paper, Maddie, get out of my head. Why do I have so many kids putting it in red folders and I didn't even ask you to? Leighton, are you already done? What? Get out of town. Shavi, are you already done? Look at my eyeballs. In this room, I am the teacher. I give directions, and then you follow directions. You can't always be reading my mind and figuring out what I'm going to say next. It's not very polite. Listen closely. Me, teacher. You, student. Ay, ay, ay.